Welcome to Glutes Galore 3. We've got a really tough workout today. We've got 3 movements. Essentially 2 movements are going to be combined into one. We're going to stay on the same leg for all 3 movements and just really gas out one side before we move to the other side. I'm going to run you through the 3 movements that we're going to be doing on each leg before we get started. But then we're also going to start with a warm up today because these movements are pretty intense. I want to make sure that we've got our glutes, our hips, and our pelvis nice and warmed up. So movement number 1 is going to be a side lunge to a curtsy squat. So it'll look like this. You're gonna load whatever leg is not on the disc. So we will need a gliding disc for the workout today. If you don't have a gliding disc, you're gonna need a towel. Again, we do ideally wanna be on a hardwood floor surface like this so we're sliding around, but if you don't have access, you're just gonna have to step your foot out and around versus sliding and gliding. So go ahead and sit the butt back. You want to imagine that you're a wall right up against your side here, so you're sitting back versus letting that knee come out and pulling back in. Then you're going to take it behind, drop straight down, still loading that left glute as you're coming back up. So we're starting with that right leg side lunging to a curtsy. So that's movement number 1. Second movement, disc or towel still underneath the right side, loading that left leg. We're going to go into a reverse lunge. A little core work here, adding a mountain climber in, out, and then standing back up. Again, looks like this. Reverse lunge, 2 mountain climb, and stand back up. Third movement, lying down on your back. That disc is still underneath the right leg. Heel is on the disc versus the toe now. You're driving up into a glute bridge, holding at the top. You're loading that left side, sliding in and out, and back down. Lifting, sliding in and out, and back down. So that's movement number 3. Before we go right into our circuit, I want to start with some warm up to get us prepared for those movements because they're big today. So we're going to start with 10 toe touches and a soft micro bend in your knees. We're going to hinge forward, touch down for the toes. As you're standing up, I want you to squeeze your glutes at the top, really press your hips forward into full hip extension. We'll do 5 of those. 5 body weight squats. We're gonna drop down as low as you can, like you're sitting back into a chair, coming back up again. Squeeze those glutes at the top. One more. Now moving into a side lunge here. So you're gonna drop down, need a little lateral stretch. Come up to center, legs are nice and wide. Drop to the other side, little lateral stretch. Up to center, we'll just do 3 of these each side, just really working through that inner thigh and groin. One more time each side, just kind of rocking through those hips. And we'll come up to center. We're gonna do those 3 movements one more time. So starting with those toe touches, little hip hinge forward. Feel that stretch through your hamstring, tight glutes at the top, exhale. Last one. Moving into body weight squat. Trying to drop below parallel, squeeze the seat for 5, 4, 3, drive those heels through the floor, 2, and last one. Moving into our side lunges, nice and wide. I'm gonna drop over to one side, get low, feel that nice lateral stretch. Back up to center and change. Center and change. Only go as low as you feel comfortable with. We'll move through one more each side. Ooh, that feels good. Heel toe those feet back together. We're gonna start right away into our side lunge and curtsy squat. We have got 10 reps through each movement. Loading through your left side, starting with the toe right on the towel or the disc. Let's begin. Drop it down, slide out, all the way up to stand tall. Tuck back, cross behind, get low. Hands can stay on hips. Cross back into that curtsy. You're driving your left heel through the floor. Trying to keep as little weight in your right leg as possible. Chest is up, Shoulders are back and down. Already halfway here. This is 5. 5 more. Glide out. Stand tall. Tuck back. Curtsy, drop low. Slide out. Get tall. Tuck back. Curtsy, get low. 3 more. Exhale as you're pulling in. Exhale as you're standing tall. Last 2. And 1 more. Good. Finish with that curtsy and stand up. We're going to reverse lunge with the mountain climber here. Just turning to side angle. So loading on that left side, right toe on the disc right away. And drop back, hold it, mountain climb in, pull that belly in, extend, stand tall, that full hip extension at the top. Out, mountain climb in, out, stand tall. Reverse lunge, mountain climb in, out, stand tall. Exhaling through the mountain climb. Exhaling as you stand tall. Last 5. 4. Here's 3. 2. 1 more. Stand nice and tall. We're gonna lie onto your back, going right into our glute bridges with the leg slide. So heel is on the gliding disc. Hips are gonna come up. Hold at the top. Load that left side. Don't let the hip drop. Slide out, in, bring it down. Drive those hips through the ceiling. Out, in, lower, down. Up, out, in, lower, down. Thrust up into that bridge and bring it down. Lift, slide, and lower. Lift, slide, and lower. Here we go. 4. 3, load that left side, almost there. 2, and 1 more, and lower. Roll yourself to the side, rock right on up. We're gonna go right into that left side now, or right side rather. So disc is underneath the left. We're loading through the right, starting right back at the top with that side lunge to curtsy. And then glide it out, pull in, curtsy behind. Take it out, in, curtsy behind. Remember, you're kind of leaning up against an imaginary wall here, so our body isn't shifting to the right as you slide out. You're going straight back and down, chest up, shoulders back. Driving the right heel through the floor. Load that outer glute. 5 more. Here's 4. Get low, you guys. Yes, you can. 3. 2. And last one, side lunge to curtsy. Reverse lunge with that mountain climb. No rest in between sets here. Moving right into that reverse lunge. Stretch long, hold, belly up and in, mountain climb. Stand tall, full hip extension. Lengthen, hold that low lunge, pull it in, out. Stand tall. There it is, mountain climb and stand tall. Once we've got that form down, we can pick up the pace. So getting our heart rates up a little bit in this one. 5 more. Exhale to the top. Starting to get sweaty. Here's 4. 3, 2, there it is. Last one. Stand all the way up to the top. Make your way down onto your back again. That left heel is on the gliding disc. You're loading the right leg in your glute bridge. We come up, slide out, drag in, and lower. Lift, out, in, and lower. Drive that right glute through the ceiling. Do your best not to let it drop as you're sliding out and in. Last 5. 3, almost there. 2, starting to get heated. And last one, and lower down. We've got 30 seconds to rest here before we repeat it all over again from the top. You're doing awesome. So left leg is gonna be our starting leg. The right ball mount of the foot is on the center of that gliding disc or towel. If you need, grab a drink of water here. Just catch your breath, letting that heart rate come down. We've got another 15 seconds before we repeat through round 2. Ooh. Things are getting heated, body's getting warm, we're starting to get sweaty. Here we go, sink it back, in, curtsy. Side lunge, in, and curtsy. Five more. Work your range of motion now that you're nice and warm. You might be able to find that you're sliding the leg out a little bit lower. Maybe you're tucking back and reaching that leg behind you a little bit further. Last 2. Chest stays up, those shoulders and upper body relax. Last one, right into that reverse lunge mountain climb. That left leg is loaded. Send it out, pull in, out, stand tall. Lengthen in, out, stand tall. That's it, nice and long through the spine. Feel like you're shooting your body into a lightning bolt position as you come into that reverse lunge. Drive it in, out, feel those abs, stand tall. Here we go, 3 more. 2, starting to feel that low impact cardio hitting, and stand tall, right onto your back for those glute bridge heel slides. Lying down, keep that right heel on the towel or disc, drive those hips through the ceiling, slide it out, in, lower, lift, out, in, lower, still loading through that left side. Almost through. Stick with me, drive it up, in and down. Up, out, in, down. Last 2. 1 more, finishing out those 10. Turn to your side, press yourself on up. We're going right into the other side. Ball mount of the left toes on the disc or towel. Starting with side lunge to curtsy. Get low, pull it in, cross behind. Sink out, pull in, tuck behind. Again, challenging your range of motion here. You might be able to slide out a little bit lower, cross behind a little bit further. Last 3. Keep the weight in that right heel. Legs are starting to get a little shaky now. 1 more. Woo. Curtsy and pull it in right into reverse lunge mountain climb. No rest. Drop back, pull in, out. Stand tall, full hip extension, in, out. Stand tall. Use that exhale, stand tall. Load that right leg here. Last 3, exhale. Here we go, 2, exhale. 1 more, feeling that heat. Exhale, right onto your back. Hip bridge, heel slide. Left heel right in the center of that disc. Drive those hips through the ceiling, out, pull it in, lower. Lift, out, pull it in, and lower. Keep most of the weight in that right side. Out, pull it in and lower. Up, pull it out, in and lower. 5. Here's 4. Don't let those hips drop in that heel slide. 3. You've got it. 2. And last one, bring it in and lower. Roll to your side. We've got 30 seconds, watching the timer now. One more round through to finish this out. Woo! Body's really starting to get nice and warm, you guys. I hope you're really feeling those adductors or abductors as much as I am. Those upper outer glutes are on fire. All right, we have got another 10 seconds here. Resting, heart rate's coming down. This is a great time. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Maybe towel off if you're really starting to sweat. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That left side is loading. We're gliding right leg out. Side lunge, curtsy. You know it well now. This is your last round. So give me your deepest range of motion in both positions. Keep that chest up. Eyes are forward. Woo! Feeling that booty burn. Great job. Keep those hands on your hips. Do whatever you need to with your arms. Keep moving. Last 4. You got it for 3. Tuck it back, stand tall. Here it is, last 2. 1 more. Finish that curtsy. Woo! And stand up right into reverse mountain climb with, or reverse lunge with that mountain climb. Inhale, exhale, pull in, out, and exhale, stand tall. Lower, pull in, out, stand tall. It's a quick drive in, out, stand tall. Getting that heart rate up here, stand tall. Beautiful. Pull your abs in, find that lightning bolt. Launch and low, pull in, out, stand tall. Here we go, last 5. 4. 3. 2 more. Oh my gosh, that left side is taxed. 2. And 1 more. And stand tall. Beautiful. Feels nice to lay on our backs now. By the 3rd round, we're almost looking forward to this glute bridge heel slide. Let's take those hips up. Last time to load that left. Give it all you got. Slide in, out, and down. Drive up. Hold that lift, in, out, and down. 8 more. Drive those hips through the ceiling. Here's 5. Keep no weight in your right side. Holding up from that left. 3. 2. Last one, you're up, in, and down. Turn to the side, press yourself right back up to your feet. We are gonna finish last side here. Oops, changing disc underneath the left. I do not wanna do that. Load that left side again. Loading the right side, here we go. Side lunge to curtsy. Take it out, up, cross back, and lift. Out, up, cross back, and lift. Out, up, cross back to lift. Beautiful, keep your chest up. Sink more weight back, then forward. Imagine there's that wall right up behind, or right up beside you in that side lunge. You've got it, last 4. It is 3. 2. Woo. We're almost there. 1 more. Finish that curtsy. Meet me in reverse lunge mountain climb. Extend and lower. Find that lightning bolt. Pull in, out, stand tall. Lower, in, out. Stand it tall. Yes, you've got this. Stand it tall. Do not quit. And this is our final round. We've got 5 more. Load that right side. 4. Get lower. 3. Here it is, last 2. Never looked so forward to that glute bridge heel slide. Oh my gosh, left heel stays on the disc, lying to your back. Gotta load that right side as we lift hips up, hold, pull in, out, and down. Lift up, pull out, in, and down. There we go. Most of that weight is in that right glute. straight up with those hips. Drive the hip bones through the ceiling. I almost like to picture my hip bones like headlights on a car. Keep them shining as bright as you can. This is 3, 2, beautiful. Last one, drive up, out, in, and down. Oh my gosh, let's pull the knees to the chest. Just give yourself a little squeeze and rock from side to side. Oh, beautiful work. Oh my gosh, glutes are on fire. Heart rate is up. We just finished with some gentle stretches here. So take your time sitting yourself up. Just gonna put my tush on the mat, so not on such a hard surface. We're gonna finish with just a reclined figure 4 stretch. So go ahead and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. You need a little bit more and bend the knee in. Try to sit up as tall as you can. The more you lean back, the more ease you're gonna have on the hip, the more you sit up tall, lengthening through your spine and kind of pressing that right knee down and away, the more stretch you're gonna feel in that abductor. Just breathing, holding. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that feels good. Let's cross left ankle over right thigh. Again, staying up. You're in control of your range of motion here. Just letting the right knee bend. Try not to slouch or slump here. Keep your spine nice and long, your abs held in. The more you hinge forward versus round forward, the deeper the stretch you're gonna feel in that upper left glute. Oh my gosh. Stings a little bit. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, beautiful job, you guys. That's probably our hardest, most intense workout of the program, so great job. If you weren't able to keep up with my speed, no worries. You move at your pace, what works for you, and you're gonna have a couple more times to get this workout under your belt. Great job.